Everybody, Sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Listen, you guys, I don't want to set up with the lights and everything because I want to talk about this right after I just watched it. And also, I'm just doing this casually, okay? So this is my second video on the case, Kirsten Kluyts case, murder case. And this is a case where Bafana Mahungela is being accused of being the one that took the life guy Kirsten. And once again, you guys, may her soul rest in peace, her and her child's soul, because she was 14 weeks pregnant when she passed away. Now, you guys, I'm still watching the bail hearing. So if you are somebody that is up to dates with the case and all of that, guys, we're behind. I'm just taking my time with it. And I'm not talking, when I do these videos, I'm not talking from an expert. I'm just talking about what I'm thinking, my shocks, what I'm thinking about the case, the questions that I have, just as, a spectator, knowing nothing about the law. And so I watched the case, I watched the bail hearing, I watched reality, Mzansi reality, when they were doing the overall review of what's going on with the case. And I also read this one article, okay? So you guys, one is, in this article from Times Life, they get to talk to some of the people that went to high school with Bafana, because I was wondering, you guys, what do people say, people that knew Bafana, do they say that they feel like he's capable of doing, what he's being accused of? Do they feel like there's no way, whatever, you guys? And in that article, they claim to have spoken to people that went to high school with him. Or the things that are written in the articles, they claim that they were said by people that went to high school with him. Now, I don't know why they would want to find people that went to high school with him instead of college, because he was no longer in high school, he was in college. I don't know if it's a matter of maybe people that went to college with him don't want to talk, about this case. I don't know, but these are people that went to high school with him. For the most part, you guys, people are shocked that he's being accused of such a serious crime. And for the most part, people are saying that they don't think that he did that. They don't think that he is capable of doing that, okay? There is a mention of the fact that there are a few people that say he might be, because they feel like he was very impulsive. And also he had a tendency of making very like almost inappropriate jokes, in a sense that he would joke about something very serious and then just have that smack on his face, the same smack that we're seeing in courts. They're saying actually people complaining about him being so arrogant, looking so arrogant in courts. That's just the way that he is. He looks like he's smiling when he's actually not smiling. So they're saying there is not actually a smile. So there are people that are saying maybe possibly, you know he did it, and some people are saying that there is no way that he can be capable of such, okay? So now, you guys, when we get to now at the bail hearing, these are the things that really I want to talk about, because I'll talk more about what I learned during the bail hearing. I want to talk about the t-shirt, you guys, because he was wearing a black t-shirt, a hat, yes, okay, he was wearing a black t-shirt and a hat, obviously black pants and shoes and everything. So now this is before he's in contact with Kirsten. And then after the contact with Kirsten, he's no longer wearing his own shirt. He's wearing Kirsten's shirt, and he's still wearing his hat, but now he's wearing sunglasses, which they believe were Kirsten's sunglasses, okay? Now, here's the thing. Because I thought, what would be the reason for him to actually take off his own shirt, besides the reason that he's giving us? Because the reason he's giving us is, listen, I wanted to take her clothes, all of her clothes, and get rid of them. So I didn't have anything to put them on, because the only thing I had with me was the phone. So what I did was, I thought if I take off my shirts, then I can wrap these things with my shirts. But then I was gonna be left undressed on my top part. So I took the t-shirt and I wore it. Okay. That's the explanation he's giving. But I was like trying to think, also, what other possible reasons could there be? And someone had commented and said, what if the reason that he took off that t-shirt was because there was something in that t-shirt? And guys, I don't know if they found the things in the drain that he put down the drain, because they could find it. Okay, they could possibly find it. Okay, so I don't know if they found it for us to know is the t-shirts, what's on the t-shirt. You know, is there no blood in the t-shirt? Is it not torn? Because guys, if you attack somebody and they try to fight for their lives, the top part of your body is probably the one that will be affected. Is either you'll be scratched somewhere yourself, or the t-shirt they might just pull your t-shirt as like their last attempt to save their own life. So I wondered, you guys, I did wonder if there wasn't anything on the t-shirts that he felt. I mean, if somebody sees me with the t-shirt all of a sudden, then there is a problem. That's why he decided it's better for me to wear her t-shirt, because her t-shirt is clean and everything. It's not gonna look anyhow if I'm just wearing her t-shirt, then wear my own. Maybe he did not have a choice, because it would have looked even strange for a man carrying what looks like, clothes, but he's not wearing anything on top. Like if you just decided to, you know what, let me just walk away half naked. He was like, I can't really walk away half naked, but I can't really wear this t-shirt because it has this thing. Whether it was blood, because I don't know if she did bleed, whether it was blood, whether it was because it was torn, um, whatever it was, I do wonder about the t-shirt. Was that not the reason that he got rid of it? Because it had something that could have told a story as to what happened. And maybe it is the other way around. Yes, he was trying to get rid of her clothes, but it was more, if he was trying to get rid of the DNA, let's just say that, because that's what he's saying, he was trying to get rid of the DNA, then uh maybe even his t-shirt, that's the reason he was getting rid of his own t-shirt, because maybe she did grab the t-shirt at some point, and her DNA might have been on her t-shirt had he kept it. What I don't know yet is, when he got to the drain and was pushing the stuff under there, did he take off now the t-shirt Kirsten and push it down the drain? Did he also push down the drain his own t-shirts? Then did he go back home half naked then? That's what I would like to know. Where is the blue t-shirt? Is it down the drain? Did he take it home with him? You know, where is his t-shirt? Did he send it down the drain as well? But I would love to see how that t-shirt, if it still exists, it wasn't bent or anything like that, or if it's still down the drain, I would like to see how it looks like, what is on there. Is it blood stains? It does have an indication of somebody grabbing it. I thought that was interesting. And then there's the sunglasses issue, guys, because he when the photos that are taken before he's in contact with the body, he is not wearing sunglasses. The photos after he's wearing sunglasses, which is like, the simple assumption would be that he took her sunglasses, because on the footage before she was attacked, she is wearing sunglasses. And then he says that, remember the story when I did the first video, I said there are sunglasses that they are asking about. I'm not sure why they're asking about them, but he says that the sunglasses he had found at an old res. He found the sunglasses at his old res, and when he moved to the new res, he just took them with him, even though they were not his. So it means that they became his. Did he take her sunglasses home? And that story of him finding sunglasses from one res and moving to another with them is just a lies. Okay. And I said that because of course, like, it's just trying to see, is he really telling the truth? Because he wants to create this thing that, you know what, yes, I did something wrong. Yes, it is weird and wrong for me to have taken somebody's clothes when they are dead and wear them. But one thing I'm not is a criminal. Okay. I told the truth. After the police caught me, I told the truth. When they came to my house, I told the truth. And I've been telling the truth ever since. But it's important to know those things, because then if we find, if the classes that he's talking about that are at home are Kirsten's classes, and there was never classes that he found from the old res to the new res, that guy is standing there lying, you know. So that's the thing that I really just, I think is of interest to me. It's the t-shirt. Also, you guys, is what I heard from a bail hearing was him saying that initially he thought, when he saw Kirsten's body, he thought she might have died. Maybe she had a heart attack or something. But I'm like, but she was wrapped in a blanket. Like, somebody that, if you find somebody dead somewhere, wrapped in a blanket, you're not thinking they died of a heart attack. So how did they wrap themselves in there? Obviously not. If they are wrapped in something, you're going to think that they were killed by somebody. You're not gonna think that they died of a heart attack. And I was like, this guy, mm-mm. Like I said, people in the comment section say he's so intelligent, he's so smart, and I'm like, he is behaving like a typical, like, my 2000 law, I still go to, they know everything. He's behaving like that. And I think I like it a little bit. I hate that he's arrogant, and I hate the fact that, of course, Kirsten's family is watching and they can see somebody that is not um feeling bad about the situation, because he's not feeling bad about the situation. eh, it's hard that they're going to watch that, but I think that it's good that he is like that, because I think that there's a lot of information he's going to give up, even during trial, that he's not going to be aware that he's giving up, that he's going to give it to us without knowing that he's giving it to us, because he's just trying to be arrogant and prove that he's more intelligent and than the prosecutor, kind of a situation. But there's nothing, you guys, still for me, that tells me. I heard in court today that the lawyer had an issue with the prosecutor saying he's not normal, but that's because they're in court, and the judge suggested that he must say he didn't act in a reasonable way. I'm still saying that guy is not normal. That boy is not normal. And it's hard, because if he's not normal, then he won't know that he's not normal. He's not thinking in a normal way. There's so many things that he just did that is like. And then, you guys, he says in the most arrogant way, you guys have given people a bail all the time. Why would you not give bail to me? Do you understand what? Do you understand what you're in court for, sir? Yeah, you guys, listen, I'm still at the same place. There's nothing that I've seen or heard that makes me feel like, you know. But let me say this, there are times when he's making good points. Like, for an example, I think there was a mention somewhere, this I didn't hear from him because I haven't heard him say it, but somebody said that he's claiming to have been somebody that watched a lot of like crime shows. Okay. And I saw that today when I was watching the bail hearing, that he watched a lot of crime shows. You know what? Because I watch a lot of crime shows, and I know that shade thing, that when they're trying to determine what time you were in what area, and the only thing they have is photos, they can make that determination by looking at the shade around you, your own shade, where it was. Not shade, is it shade or shadow, whatever it is, you know, your own, or the trees or the houses where they were facing, because it depends where the sun was in. Yes, I know that thing. I've seen it in crime shows. So he has definitely watched a lot of crime shows, because that's the only way you would know that. Okay, because he was trying to prove, because they were saying that he was following her, but the photos that they took of her, the shadows, no, it's not the shadow, it's the shade. Yes, the shade. Hi guys, English. It's face. It's different on her photo from his, when it's supposed to be a photo where he is following her. So it's like the photos must have been taken at the same time. It's just that he is like 100 meters behind her, but he is saying that it's showing that he is at that place at a very different time than her, because of how the shades are on her photo, than him. And I was like, yeah, you might be right there. but we don't know how many times he went to that place, because even remember, even the train, he went and put the stuff there, and then he walked, and then he was like, I let me go and make sure. And yeah, but we shall watch, you guys. We shall watch. I wish that cases like this didn't have victims and victims' families, because I think that's a sad part. That's a sad part. Anyway, thank you for watching. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section.